Hey guys! So here's my story of the week. This one's about why it is so important to just keep going sometimes, even if something bad happens. This story happened about 2 years ago, I think, and we played at a festival thing. What was that called again? Like
Fashion and food festival.
Fashion and food festival, something like that. So what we did was we were busking, so there were all kinds of buskers and from all kinds of places, and it was really nice, and you could eat nice food and everything. So it was a beautiful festival, and we played there all day. And before we played the last set, we had to, set up our stuff and all of that. So Ryan handed me over his guitar and he said, "Can you hold that for a sec? I gotta, do this and that." So I took his guitar and I placed it, there was a chair. I placed it on the floor, but the neck was leaning against the chair. And we continued setting up our stuff, and all of a sudden we heard that noise. It was like a boom. And it was terrible. So we both turned around, and there was Ryan's guitar on the floor. It was because of a gust of wind, and the neck was broken. And you have to imagine that was the worst thing that could ever happen. I mean, it's really, really, really terrible, because the guitar it was a D18, a Martin guitar, and almost 30 years old, and it was Ryan's dearest guitar. There were so many memories connected to that guitar, so you can imagine. I felt terrible, he felt terrible, we were heartbroken. When I think back of it now, it's just a terrible feeling. It brings back all these emotions, so it's just yeah, it was horrible. And we knew that we should be playing another set. It wasn't a long one, it was about 20-25 minutes or something. So I remember we had this gathering with Zoe, with our manager, and we were really going through all the options, and we were so sad, and it was such a horrible situation. And we discussed, we talked about if we should just talk to the ones who organized the event, saying, sorry, we can't do this anymore, his guitar broke, the neck's broken. And but then, the show must go on, and we just thought, we just talked about, come on, let's just do this, we'll find a way. We had to adapt to the situation. We talked about all the songs that we could still do, where he would just take my guitar and play and I would just sing. But it was more, like emotionally we weren't there. We just didn't feel like playing anymore. It was really a horrible situation. So, but we just kept going. We just said, come on, we'll just do 4 or 5 more songs and just try to give our best. And we kept playing. And now here it comes. The final set, we played all those songs. I think we played Zac Brown's Colder Weather. It's a beautiful song, by the way. So I was singing a song, he was playing a guitar, and we were just closing our eyes and trying, to just give everything we still had left. So, and then there were 2 people showing up, and they were, among others, they were just loving it, and they really fell in love with our music. And so after we finished the set, they came over and they talked to us, and they said that they were overwhelmed and fascinated, and they were so lovely. And by the way, their names were Bruno and Melanie. We love you guys. So what they did was, after we met them and after this concert, they just spread the word. They told everyone about us, and they helped us organize so many different things. So thanks to them, we got to play, how many? 6 or 7? 7 concerts, and really nice concerts, real nice venues, sometimes hundreds of people, street festivals. They are incredible. So you see, sometimes if something bad happens, and it was Ryan's guitar, the most beautiful guitar, just broke in that moment, but we kept going. And thanks to that, we met wonderful people. And thanks to those wonderful people, we got to play the best and most beautiful concerts. And thanks to those concerts, we got to meet more people. So sometimes it's just worth to keep going and not give up. So this was my story of the week. I hope you enjoyed it. And next story, next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Have a beautiful week, you guys. Bye bye.